So, why is there so much pushback on these racial laws in South Africa? Well, it's mostly because people don't seem to understand it. They don't understand that these race based laws in South Africa is very similar to the race based laws during apartheid. And for some reason, people don't want to actually go and investigate these laws. And if you think that it's getting better, no, it's not. Because the government wants to implement harsher, broad based black economic empowerment policies where people that decided that they're not going to continue to attempt applying for jobs in this country because they are white and because it is race based and they're not the right skin color, they decided to start their own businesses. And now, after they have successful businesses, the government wants to bring in these new legislative laws that, in essence, mean that if you are successful and you employ more than 50 people, then you also now need to comply with these standards. Otherwise, you can get fined by the government if you don't have X amount of black individuals or colored individuals or Indian individuals in your company. So at first, these policies only affected people that wanted to do business with the government. And now it has changed to everybody, whether you do business with the government or not. So broad-based black economic empowerment is also on top of other race-based laws in which people are discriminated against if they want to apply for a job. Now, the international community and the international media and mainstream media in South Africa do not want to touch this because they know that it is racist and that they know that we are repeating the same mistakes that we made during apartheid. But of course, people will come in and say, well, at least the bells don't ring in the evenings and you have to go to a different side of town because of the color of your skin. But what they seem to forget also is that we were supposed to learn the mistakes from the past and not repeat it. Nelson Mandela said as much. The ANC of the time in the 90s said as much. But here we are in 2025, and we are actually in a situation where we have more race-based laws in South Africa right now than at the height of apartheid. Now that tells you everything that you need to know about what the intentions of the government is in South Africa. They do not want to remove these race-based laws. In actual fact, they want to provide more race-based laws because of their failure. That is the important thing that you need to take away from this. The whole point of these policies, according to the government, was to redress the issues of the past.